I feel like it's more natural, I guess, rather than like, all right, we're starting now. Say something funny.
Is no longer with us. Decided he needed to get sweaty. Yeah, so I'm J4rl and this is
I'm Joseph.
And we are
Sex
to be determined.
Name in progress.
Yes.
I'm assuming we're recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, okay.
I was being serious when I said I started recording.
All right, cool.
It wasn't a few minutes. It was like a minute.
Nah, that's fine. But yeah, names and working title. Do you want to spit out some of the names you like?
So the one that Joseph suggested, and that's probably the one that I like the most because I don't remember any of the other names that we said. Was the Midnight Munchers.
And why do you like that name?
I'm really fat and I like to eat, so munching is great.
Yeah.
Also, I don't sleep, and I feel like I kind of associate that with midnight for some reason, because I mean it's the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm fat.
Like munching?
And I like to munch
on food and other things.
Yeah, other things.
No.
You know. But yeah, no. So I like to eat at night, in the middle of the night sometimes. I'm a midnight muncher. So like I legitimately like that name.
Thank you.
The other guy, that guy who needed to sweat and decided he didn't want to come. He was.
Hey, do you want to post a screenshot of the chat?
Of the chat?
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. Yeah, do that.
All right, cool. It's at 3 minutes. I'm writing on my little sticky notes. But.
Hey, I have some news of him too. You want me to send you that so you can put in a video?
Down.
Yeah, leak his nudes.
Leak his nudes.
At 310.
So.
Hey, I have a social security card too. You want me to put that out too?
I'm down. I'm down.
Nah, go on.
Yeah, but no, his ideas were like, yeah, let's be the Iron Sword Sky Killer Dragons. Fire. He's like, oh, cool. That's cool.
It's something. Good try.
Good one. Next one. He's like, how about Blazing Dragon Saddle Masters? No, I'm just playing. I don't remember anything besides Midnight Munchers.
Yeah.
Like even the ideas that I came up with were just like,
I was just thinking of food and eating.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of food, but not even about the podcast names at the time. Like I was just thinking about food. So there's that. But how was your day today, Sir Joseph?
It was good. I woke up. Let me chew a little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Let me swallow. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. It was good. I really didn't do much. I woke up a little late. I was up for like 30 minutes. Just enough time to shower, get dressed, go to work, and I'm here. I'm here because I said I would be here. I made plans. I go through my plans like a man. Like a man that I am.
Like a man.
Like a man. A man with chest on his hair. I don't got chest on my hair, but I have metaphorically. It's there.
Did you say I don't got chest on my hair?
Oh, I said that.
You did.
My bad.
What?
I don't have hair on my chest.
No, I like the other one. I don't have chest on my hair.
That's how manly I am.
Dang. Brought to you by Manwich. The only sandwiches we eat. Oh gosh.
Not Manscaped, but Manwich.
Manwich. I told you I'm fat, sir. Gosh. Oh, I hate it here.
But yeah, I'm here. This is our first one.
This is the one that's gonna be
It's
posted.
Yeah, it's the first real one. The first practice one. That was right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. But yeah, it's a real.
Yes, this is a real one.
Yeah, we can't say racist stuff in this one, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
No. I was gonna do something, but I'm not gonna do it.
How was your day? What'd you do? Anything?
So I woke up really early. No,
Like a man.
It wasn't really early, but like a man. I woke up. I was just like, and then I woke up. It's time to do some man shit, and then I started doing some man shit.
What are said man shit?
Literally, the first thing I do when I wake up is take a shit. So man shit. I was taking a shit like a man, you know. I was standing straight up on the toilet,
Like sitting down as for women.
like that, just standing on the toilet seat in the rim, and just like, I don't wipe because I'm a man. Just jump straight in the shower. No, I'm just playing. That's gross.
Oh,
no. But I did take a shit when I woke up because that's what I do. It's my routine.
of course.
Open my eyes, like crack my back, do the little wiggle, and then get up and take a shit. So after I did some man shit when I woke up, I ended up going to Lowe's in the morning. This little carpet that nobody can see. So it's like stage carpet, super thin.
Feels nice.
I needed to put it on the table because we were drinking last night on the other podcast, and the guys on that side of the table were just like slamming it down, and they say they weren't. Like, you know, they drink and then like, and then fucking Thor another, and then slam it and break it on the table. No, it wasn't that. It's just like every time I put something, you know, the beer bottle on the table, it's obviously glass, putting it on a really thin wooden table. Just, it was bothering me. So I was like, you know what, I need to fix this. So I went and bought that stage carpet, put it on the table, stapled it down. Don't look at the edges because it's a very rough cut. Because I didn't use my my box cutter. I used an X-Acto knife that's all dull that I had, just because it was right here on my desk.
It looks great.
But yeah, no, it's gonna look better when people are drunk and they don't notice that. But yeah, so I went and did that. I needed some drill bits. This little frame that I made around the table to hold the microphones. I'm gonna drill into the concrete.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Put some screws into it, so it's like, cause it's just a little frame. It's just here.
Yeah.
So if you touch it, it wiggles and all that stuff.
You don't like the wiggling?
I don't like the wiggling. At least not on my wood. My wood is hard and stiff, like a rock, unmovable, just there, erect. I mean, just my wood. You know, my actual wood.
It looks great.
My penis is soft, but no. Yeah, so I went and bought some drill bits to do that. After that, as you can see on one of the cameras, for some drinking videos that are coming up, I went and bought a bunch of different sodas.
Why is that, sir? Is that a secret?
It is a secret.
Oh,
actually, I need to blur that out. Damn it. No, it's not a secret.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be doing some drinking reviews, and basically each week I'm gonna try a different liquor with 14 different sodas. With my co-host Champagne PP. Shout out to him and his family, as he says. He also says God bless.
Shout out the guy. Never met him, but he sounds like a good guy.
Yeah,
good name.
Good name. Good nice guy. Name. Shows up when when he says I'll be there, and doesn't go and play basketball. Like a man. Which is funny because he's actually playing basketball with the other guy right now because David invited him.
Is he really?
Yes. However, we didn't plan anything.
Yeah, he's free.
He free. He can do whatever he wants. Unlike didn't show up as. Wow. Yeah, so that's what's on the camera, and it's really just there because I had nothing else to put in that camera frame. But it looks nice.
I
And
mean, we could have 2 cameras of me or you.
we could actually you could switch to this one because this is a dedicated camera. Unlike yours, it's split into 2 people, so it's all
And I look
zoomed
ugly.
in. It's crazy because you don't. If I were to sit there, it'd be like all hideous, and like the camera itself would like blur me out
For safety purposes.
for safety. And it's like, all right, are you 18 or older to view this grotesque?
No, I'm fine sitting here. I don't want to move.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good corner. If I had to choose to be on that side of the table, that would be my spot.
It's pretty comfortable.
Yeah. But speaking of grotesque. No, I'm
Say
just
no
playing.
more.
I'm just playing. No, I was watching a TikTok. This girl, I don't know if she copied it or something, but it was super funny. She's like, "Oh my gosh," she's playing 2 people, and first person like, "Oh my gosh, that's so grotesque," and the other person's like, "Oh, I know, right?" It's wait, what did you say? Grotesque?
Yeah.
Just like you mean grotesque? It was funny. I just thought of that right
Have
now.
you ever had any of those moments? It's where like you've been pronouncing a word the wrong time for like a long time.
I don't think so, but I have those experiences with my mom a lot, and it's pretty funny.
She says like the wrong things. Or,
All right, so so I don't know if she does it on purpose. I love my mama. She's getting older, and I know she's forgetting a lot of stuff. And then there's just stuff that the older generations don't understand. Us millennials, or especially the Gen Z shit. Sheesh. Sheesh. Basically, and this one, it happens all the time.
expose her right now.
Oh my gosh, I saw this funny meme. What? A meme? Meme, the pictures and the words. I'm like,
Ma'am.
and I said,
To be fair, I feel like a lot of people have gone through that. No?
well, so that's not the only thing. So it's also meme. The favorite though,
What is it?
the Mimi.
That's what I used to say.
Check out this Mimi.
Because back in 2011, 2010, like, I didn't hear people, like, say the word.
Yeah.
I just say, like, oh, look at this Mimi.
Like,
That's how I said it in my head. So
Like,
it's a common mistake. I
the
don't blame her.
Mimi. Like, am I trying to go to sleep? What do you mean? I don't know. It's funny. But that, and then, just typical mom. So, my dog's name's Naruto.
That rat. I'm sorry.
Yes, that rat. I love him, but I hate him. Naruto. Pikachu.
What?
Pikachu.
I don't get it.
His name is Naruto.
Yeah. Oh, she says Pikachu.
It like now it's like he's been here for like 6-7 years now. Finally, Naruto. But it's like I don't know his fucking name, Pikachu. I don't get like.
How does that happen?
I don't know. It's awful, and it's only him. She discriminated against my dog because the other one's Everest. She says Everest pretty fine. The other one's Mia, says Mia pretty fine. It's only Naruto or Pikachu or whatever his name is that just discriminates against him. Stop the dog hate. Okay, hate it here. No, but yeah, there's that. And it's funny because my grandma's the exact same way. Only worse because she's very heavy. Like, her first language was Spanish.
Yeah.
And now, like, she can speak English real good. Like, you'll understand her, but she has that heavy Spanish accent still. And it's like, man, they're the same person. Like they look exactly the same. Just my grandma's older. And then it's like they're their mannerisms. It's so funny. They both get scared the same. I realize I'm a bad child.
Are you scaring your grandmother?
I scare my grandma and my mom all the time.
They get scared so easily. Like, why are they getting scared in the first place? What are you doing?
I'm hiding and jumping out and scaring them. I love it. It's fun. They do the same. That's the thing. They do the exact same thing.
They're just like under your bed at like 3 a.m. They just like roll out.
Oh my god, dude! Literally yesterday. I get home, right?
Yeah.
Doing all my manly shit, because that's what I do. No, like literally every day I go out and like I need to do this, and then I do it. Like literally, I've been making changes to the room, to the house, just random shit. So I came home from running errands, and I guess she was getting something from behind the door, because she hangs like her light jacket and then like her purse and other stuff like that behind the door. We had a little door hanger, right?
Yeah.
So I'm opening the door and I see like half her body. I just don't see her face, but I can see her. And I'm like, so I open the door, I see her, and I stop halfway, and then she's still, and I'm waiting for like a good 4 seconds. I'm like, hey, did you get what you need? She's like, you can see me? I'm like, yeah, I can see you. Were you trying to hide and scare me? She's like, yes, I didn't know you saw me. I'm like, I can see you. All right, so
it's like the scene from Scary Movie where he's behind the curtains and like his feet are clenched.
Yeah, only worse. It'd be like if he was behind the curtain, but the curtain was only covering his head, and then his whole body is there. It's like,
how did you see me?
It's like, it reminds me of Drax. Like, did you see that scene?
Oh wait,
Drax
no, the
from
Avengers.
Yeah, where he's like eating the chips and it's like,
yeah,
you can see me, and it's like no, it gets worse. That happens daily, like several times a day. It's funny. And then there are times like I scare her, like just, I'm not even trying to scare her. Like I'm a very quiet person. Like
relatable.
Like when it's weird because you look at me and I'm a big guy, and you know, I don't know, I just feel like people assume that I'm loud when I move.
But
and
no, you
stuff.
walk with grace. You're like a ballerina.
Yeah, but like a man-arena. So like I'm really quiet, and I'm not a very talkative person most of the time. So like the little mini fridge is in her office. That's where we keep all our drinks and stuff. I'll go and get a drink, and she won't even know that I went right next to her, opened the fridge, grabbed something, until like I'm walking out. She's like, "Whoa, I felt something." Like, "Oh, you're here." I'm like, "Yeah." But so earlier today as well, she's working. You know, she works from home, and I go in there. I had just gotten home. I literally gave her food because I called her. Like, "Hey, you want something?" Cool. Brought her some food. Gave it to her, and I'm like, "Hey, do you need a sweet and low for her tea?" I didn't know where it was. It turns out it was in the same room with her, like in a big, it was by the giant box. So I went and looked in the cupboards, like, "Hey, I didn't see it." But when I went to go tell her I didn't see it, I put my finger like on her neck. Like, and now I was actually trying to scare her, but not really. Like, she knew I was just in there. And then I put my finger like right here on her neck for a good solid 3 seconds. I'm like, okay. And then it wasn't until I lifted it off that she reached behind to see. Oh. And I was like, dude, like, you're so late. Like, I was literally touching. So I was like, anyways, where's the sweet and low? I don't know where it's at.
Just put a finger on her neck?
Yeah,
like just
right behind her neck, just like right there.
You don't want to like say like, "Hey, mom," or something? You're just
like, like I was trying to scare her, but
okay.
it freaked me out. It took her like 3 seconds and to realize it.
Right,
that was funny. But yeah. And then I don't know if you heard me. Literally right after she came in.
Yeah, I heard that.
It was like a gopher. It was funny. I don't want people to think I'm an asshole to my mom. I love my mama. That's one of our love languages. We scare the shit out of each other. Like it's our whole family. Like it mostly it's me, my mom, and my grandma. whenever we go over there because my grandparents live down the street, and then my brother too, and my grandpa, and it's like that. Our whole family, we scare the shit out of each other.
Sounds fun.
It's very fun. I have so many videos and then it's crazy because as many videos that I have where they're just like screaming, it happens so much. Like I could fill up,
put up a 10-hour compilation.
Literally, probably like every month. That's insane. It's stupid.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, and it's just them like ah. Like what? But yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, so I think that's how my day went. I think that's where we started.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You sure that was your day? Did you finish it?
I don't remember. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm tired.
Well,
If only I could sleep at night. So I'm pretty excited that tomorrow Godzilla comes out.
Are you gonna watch it?
I'm gonna watch it.
At the theaters or on TV?
On TV, yeah. At home at my grandparents together. We're having a little premiere. And so excited for that. But that brings me to a story with my brother.
Say it.
So
expose him.
We're gonna expose my brother. He's really fat. Like super, like I'm fat. That guy's fatter than me. It's insane. No, it's crazy because we're both fatter than each other. I don't know how that's possible. But so we're playing a game. It was a Blockbuster game. A Blockbuster game.
Like from Blockbuster?
No. It was a like a card game type thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's a Blockbuster. I don't know what the actual title is, but it's like Blockbuster.
It's a game.
But basically, it's a bunch of movie titles, all that stuff.
Like trivia? Is there something?
Yeah, it's kind of like trivia. So I forget the setup. Oh. So you get points, right? You set up your teams, and you have 3 rounds to score points for your team within like a minute. Mm-hmm. So one of the rounds, like you give them a single word, they have to guess the movie from that word, or guess the movie based off of that one word.
Wow.
And then exactly, it's pretty hard.
You can't use a word like from the title.
Yeah. No, you can't use
right?
the so it's like one word. So maybe it's a famous word. There's no like rule against how you say it. So I was on my sister-in-law's team, and she's like, loser. Ace Ventura. That's an iconic movie to me. She knows that I've seen that movie. She knows that I like the movie. She's like, loser. That was a one word. Cool, got that point. And then one of the other ones is, if you remember a quote from that movie, you say the quote, and if they remember, but like nobody really knows quotes, so like we're just like jerking off like halfway through. It's like, oh, I like to explore stuff, and I wear pink shorts, like Dora the Explorer. like you know that's not a quote, but that's like, it was so bad. And then the other one is act it out. So you can act it out. So however fast you can do it, you just have 1 minute to get your points. If you get all your cards, then you can go after your opponent's cards.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Anyways, so my brother got acted out.
Okay.
He got it for Godzilla.
How did that go?
It was so funny, bro. It was the funniest, one of the funniest shits I've ever seen.
Could you please reenact it?
So this time I was on his team. We played several rounds, right? And he's like, bro, you got this. All right, cool. Swip the timer. And then, I shit you not, he's sitting down at the table. He gets up. He kicks the chair back, right? And then he goes like this. So I make fun of him because he has a long torso. Yeah. He has a long torso. I tell him, oh, he has the longest back in the world. All this crap, right? We just rag on each other. And then he goes. And then he was like stomping. I'm like, bro, that's Godzilla. Like it was probably like 5 seconds that he did all of that. And we got the point. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Did you win that round?
I don't remember. I just remember that. That was super funny.
It sounds fun.
Yeah, it was a really fun game. So, yeah, I'm excited for Godzilla.
Yeah, me too. I want to see it at the theaters though.
Dude, I haven't been to the movies in a while.
Yeah, was it with me? Sonic? That was the last movie, right?
That was the last movie.
Since the world turned on fire.
That was like right before too, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think like a lot of people I talked to, like, you know, I said like, hey, what was the last movie you saw? They're like, Sonic in March or February, one of those. I don't remember.
I think it was in February.
Was it February?
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, when I go back to the movies, I want it to be like a full like movie experience. I wanna see some people get stomped, some people set ablaze. That's pretty much Godzilla. That's Godzilla right there. It's nothing else. Yeah.
Gosh, that would be dope. I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
So, speaking of watching it again,
mm-hmm.
Are there any movies that like you never get tired of? Like that you could literally, as an adult, you could watch.
Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings.
All of them. I could watch all of them.
Dang. Yeah, I like those movies too.
Great. Yeah. Honestly, like my favorite like horror movies too. I could watch them all the time. The Amityville Horror, the one from 80 something, and The Omen too. I think around the same time. Yeah, like I just like ghosts and possessions and shit. What about you?
Interesting. I like war movies.
Small Soldiers. No.
So my all-time favorite movie is Braveheart. I don't know, and it's been my favorite movie for a long time. Like legit, I was probably like 7 or 8 when I was like, man, I really like this movie. And that's crazy because it's such a deep fucking movie. Like I don't know if I can say that. I might bleep that out.
What do you mean deep?
Like for a 6 or 7 year old to like really.
I'm gonna make a confession. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it's about.
Oh,
I know his face. That's it. He's like,
yeah, freedom.
I'm Braveheart. Let's go kill him.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's so.
Describe it in 2 sentences.
In 2 sentences. So England invades Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
And Scotland becomes like their I don't want to say
bitch.
Pretty much Scotland becomes their bitch, and Scotland doesn't want to be their bitch anymore, so this guy leads a rebellion against them.
Is it graphic or like gory? No.
Yes and no. For the time, it was like, yeah, there's some blood, and you know, the dude, they get their heads chopped off and stuff like that.
And this was like a PG movie back then.
Probably. But it's not like now gory, like, oh my gosh, she's drenched in blood. So literally the movie ends with them ripping him apart.
Mel Gibson?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and his iconic freedom, he's yelling it as he's tied, and they have horses, like all his limbs pulling him apart.
And they show that?
They don't show
that, I think it's better if they don't. I think like your imagination will make it seem a lot worse.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'll probably watch it. Not the whole movie, but like the ending scene.
Just the ending
Just the ending scene for 10 hours. 10 hour compilation.
So yeah, that's one of my favorite. I can watch it all the time. I really like the I don't even know what to call it, but the movies with Gerard Butler, that like Angel Has Fallen.
I like those.
London Fallen. What's the other one?
Olympus? Did you say that?
Olympus as well. Yeah, that's the first one actually. Olympus. Angel's the last one where it's himself. There's really good action movies, and it's crazy because the first one was really good.
Yeah.
The second one, the story was like, but there was like so much action. It didn't matter.
I think the story is the bottom of like the things you watch it for.
Yeah, no, definitely. But the first one, I was actually like, oh, that's pretty crazy. That's dope how they did that. The second, like I said, it just got the story just like, but the action also went, so it was like, it just made you do that stuff. Man,
I need to see the last one though. Like I don't know, it's weird. Like I see the trailers movie like that. I'm like, I don't care, it's stupid. But like the moment like I'll put it on Netflix, like in the background, like the first 5 minutes, I dedicate the entire like next hour and a half to it.
Yeah,
like I love it.
It's crazy. Yeah, I like those movies. The John Wicks.
I haven't seen those either.
The first one, again, the same exact thing. The story was, oh shit, this is a badass story.
Yeah.
The crazy action, badass. The second one, like, the story is a little weird. The third one is a little weirder. But the same thing, the action just like...
Stupid stuff.
Yeah. It is crazy because it all takes place within like a week or something. Like,
really?
Yeah. So it's like, oh shit, this dude like killed hundreds of people within this week. It's insane. I love it.
Is there a movie that you're excited to see that's coming out, whether this year or next year? Because you know a lot of movies they've been like pushed back.
Honestly,
what's on your list?
Since this whole COVID thing happened, I stopped keeping up with movies. I have no idea. Like Godzilla was one of the last movies that, because it had been, said it was gonna be made like a long ass time ago. It's been years.
Yeah.
So I was super excited, and then like COVID happened. And, like I haven't heard any news from movies. Like honestly, like I don't watch regular TV.
Yeah.
So I don't see advertisements for stuff like that or commercials or anything like that. And then I'm on Facebook just for memes. So I don't know what's coming out. I have no idea.
You excited for Space Jam?
I forgot about that one. No.
No, you don't care?
No, I don't care.
Did you like the first one?
I don't remember it. I had a terrible childhood. I didn't watch stuff like that. I was raised by Jerry Springer and Judge Judy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Poor child.
And Ricky Lake.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. She has a pass.
And the lines on Channel 99 going.
I remember that.
The white noise.
I think I saw a boob.
It's like, dude, that's your reflection in the CRTV.
What am I excited for? Yeah, I really don't care. Maybe the Avenger movie, Mr. Strange.
Mr. Strange?
No, the Doctor Strange one.
Nurse Weird.
No, apparently it's gonna be like a horror movie, like something like that. Like I'm very excited for that. And Doctor Strange, like, he's surprisingly like one of my favorite like heroes of the bunch. I don't know. Like I remember watching the movie, like I didn't expect to get into it, but like, yeah, I did.
That would be cool.
It's the multiverse, right? So shit's gonna happen. Shit's gonna like sprout from there. Different movies, different timelines. Excited for that.
Yeah, I love all the superhero movies. I don't think I've met anybody who's really against them, but I would like for them to go dark. Like
Rated R.
Rated R, like, I mean, literally they're destroying cities and shit. Like, I want to see somebody ripped apart. Like, well, that's really why I like the DC, honestly. I think if
people get ripped apart in DC, people get ripped apart.
Well, it's a little bit more brutal.
I don't remember. Like, I really don't watch a lot of superhero movies. That's why, like, I was very like surprised with Doctor Strange. I was like, I really got into that.
Did you ever see? I think it's called Brightburn.
No, you told me about that, but it's on the list of things you recommended that I'll get to.
I don't even recommend it. It's just
no, you don't. I thought you did.
Like, I recommend it, like, just to watch it, to check it out, but it's not like, oh, it's a good movie, check it out. No, it's basically the story of Superman. Alien comes, he has these powers, super strong, fly, all this shit. But he's a kid, and then he gets picked on, and he fucks people up. And then he realizes, hey, I'm all powerful. And then it just gets worse from there.
That sounds like a good story. You said it's not good?
No. I think it could have been so much better. Like it's an alright movie. It really is. That's why I would say watch it. If it was completely bad, like no, I wouldn't even. But it's not on. Like I probably wouldn't watch it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good concept. Like alone.
Yeah, no, it is a great concept. It just I don't think it was executed good, or it could have been better. Still decent movie.
All right.
I watched the whole thing. There's been a few movies that like, nah, this is straight trash. Like, I'm gonna go beat my meat or something. I don't know. Like, at the theater. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nah, just playing. Like, yeah, no, literally, like, I don't like this movie. I'll do something else.
All right.
But yeah, no, I have no idea what's coming out. Anime wise, though, a little bit different.
What's up?
Well, basically, I'm gonna give you a bunch of recommendations that you're never gonna watch, and you're gonna say, "Oh, cool, it's on my list."
Parasite's on my list.
Parasite's
It's
a
on
good
my
one.
list.
Parasite's a really good
Yeah.
one.
Go on.
So one that I watched, it's so stupid, but I loved it, and the way it ended, it just had me questioning a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's recent. I literally just finished the last episode today. It's I think it's So What? I'm a Spider.
Is that seriously the title of it?
Yeah, it's like, so what? I'm a spider or something, question mark. And it's funny. It's really funny, but it's basically one of those transmigration type animes where, you know, it's like a style. I think that's what it's called, transmigration. Basically, like they die in the other world, and then they're reborn in like a game world or a fantasy world or something like that. You know, as a character with stats, like either they're in a game or they're not. They still have like stat-like characteristics. Like, oh shoot, I can see people's levels or whatever, or have this skill and I can see it.
Yeah.
And it's their journey of just leveling up. So she dies and she becomes a spider in another world, but like a low-level spider. And basically, she was they call them neats. She was like a shut-in, an outcast over there, you know, in her world, you know, she would just like read. And
so it's not
play
the same
games.
world. It's
no,
like
completely. Like she was in our modern day world, but when she died or whatever, something happened. She was reborn in that other world, but as a spider.
I think I can get into that.
So yeah, it's really cool. It's only 12 episodes. Check it out. I don't know if you've heard anything about the Promised Neverland.
It's an anime?
That's an anime.
Not the documentary?
No, not the documentary.
Okay. No, I don't think I've heard of that.
That one is good. It's insane. Basically, it's a bunch of kids. They think they're in an orphanage, and it turns out they're not. They're actually, it's a farm.
So they're slaves?
No.
No?
They're
I don't
the
get it.
products.
They grow children there?
They raise children as livestock.
So it's dark.
It's dark.
Ooh.
It is super dark.
I want to see that.
It's all happy at first, and you know the kids like, but to them they were lied to, like, oh, this person got adopted and all this stuff, and then
they were harvested for parts.
well, it's darker than that.
Oh God. They wish they were harvested for parts.
They wish.
Oh God.
I guess in a sense they're harvested. They're eaten. Let's just say that. So basically, the first episode, one of the girls is getting adopted, and the main character sees that she left her doll, like her favorite doll. Like it goes through a few days, and this little character is getting adopted always has this doll. So it's like, oh, she left her rabbit here. And she takes the doll to where this lady's, they call her the mother. She's the one that's in charge.
That already sounds scary.
Yeah. So to them, that's their mother, right? And their mother gave them rules. Hey, never go past this line. Never go over here. You know, a certain time you're inside. But they're little kids, and you know they're just having fun, whatever. And so she's like, "Well, Mom, forgive me. I need to give this doll." Well, she takes the doll, and then she sees what really happens and what's going on, and it freaks them out. I mean, like, they're kids. Anyways, they go back, and so the whole season is they're trying to deceive the mom that they don't know what's going on, but the mom knows that somebody knows, some, like, because they found the doll. That's how it starts. Like, oh shoot. Yeah. And they're trying to train the rest of the children without telling them, like, hey, we need to escape, we need to do all this. So they're training them, like, through tag and all this stuff. And that's as far as I'm going.
That
you need
sounds
to see it.
Amazing.
It's
I need
dope.
to see that. Is that a short season too? Like 12 episodes, one season?
I think it was 12 episodes. It just finished, but there's a lot of hype on it. Yeah. So I think it's one that's gonna be around. It's not like those others, like, oh, is it dope? Might get one, might not. Yeah. No, there's a lot of hype around this. It's definitely getting a second season.
Yeah, I need to see that one.
That one's dope. Have you ever seen Berserker?
No, I've scrolled past that a lot, but I don't know. It just caught my eye. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because that one's dark and gory too.
Really?
He's like the Keanu Reeves of anime. I mean, there are people worse, but he's like the John Wick of anime. Just, man, this guy tears shit up. But that one's a good story. But I think definitely The Promised Neverland.
Yeah, that's number one.
That's a very interesting story. Check that one out.
I will.
Also, one of my favorite recently is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yes, that's the name.
Do you choose the animes you watch based on how funny their name is, or?
I read. So I have Crunchyroll, and I just read the description, the basic description, like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. And then I always give the whole first episode a try. If I don't like the first episode, it's like, I'm not gonna watch the rest of it. But
I feel like every anime I watch, like, I watch one episode and like I need to watch the entire thing. Unless like I'm just like lucky, I always like pick the right ones. That could be it.
Yeah, well, I a lot of the stuff I pick is like, oh, this is popular, check this out. So if it's popular, obviously a lot of people like it. But there have been a few that I was like, nah, I'm not into it. I'm not gonna finish.
What was that one with the body? How like they show like the anime characters inside the body, pretty much like Osmosis Jones.
Oh, Cells at Work.
I fucking hate that. That's the only anime I watched. Or like I put it on. I hated it.
Yeah, no.
I don't recommend it.
I didn't hate it. I was just like, it didn't get me. I was like,
yeah. I feel like it was it for kids maybe? Do you think it was?
No.
Was it for kids?
It wasn't for kids.
I feel like it was for a younger audience. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was made for kids. It was just a completely different area of it. I didn't like.
Is there any more recommendations? Or is it?
Oh man, there's so many. I can go on for days.
You got one more.
Have you seen the Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, I have.
All right, gosh, I already gave you that shit. What about Toriko?
Nah, I never heard of that one.
No.
No, you wouldn't recommend it?
No, I would, but I don't think you would like it.
Why,
it wouldn't be a recommendation for you.
Is it romantic?
Oh, dude, I got a few of those.
I don't want that one.
No, there's some great ones. There's some funny ones too. But no, I just it's supposed to take like place in the One Piece world, kind of. And it has nothing to do with like the One Piece storyline.
It's in the universe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. And it's they actually have like the first episode is like a crossover episode, but it's not like a real episode. So it's like, oh, and it's some of the main characters, but it basically starts on the actual second episode, like the story. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. He's a cook. They're called gourmet hunters, and they go around trying different ingredients and all that stuff. And like their animals are crazy, like animals. Like one of the episodes, it's a gigantic mammoth, and literally like it's like the size of a mountain. And one of the ingredients is like, oh, this like, I forget what the ingredients. It's not like the heart or something. It's I forget what it was, but like it's a whole arc of them trying to get that thing. And then there's like this other. So basically they get powers from eating this food. Like they level up, or, you know, just they're super crazy powers. The reason I would recommend it is because it has a shitload of episodes. I don't even know if it's in seasons. I guess it's in arcs, but I think it's like 145 episodes, so it's something to binge watch. But I don't think you would like it.
Thank you for
Maybe
for not recommending it.
Yeah, don't. Other people, yes. It's a good one.
You recommend it. It's not for me.
Yeah, just not for you because I feel like you wouldn't like it.
I don't got that time. I do, but I'd rather like do something else with it.
So you saw that movie, The Silent Voice, right?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
That was a really good one.
I wanted to cry.
Yeah, it was sad. I loved it.
Saddest shit I've ever seen.
If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It is an anime, but it is a movie. The Silent Voice. It's a very deep story. It's not like you know, what are they? It's kind of like a slice of life, I guess. Like,
are you saying like, is that an anime, or you're saying?
Well, no, that's a category.
Oh, okay.
That's like kind of real life stuff.
Okay.
Slice of life. You know, it's about this boy who picks on this girl who's deaf, and basically he picks on her so bad that she ends up moving away, and you know, she gets hurt, and all his classmates turn on him. So then a few years later, like, now he's the outcast. He's always been bullied, and it really changed his life. And then he runs into that girl again by chance, and it's basically the story of him trying to redeem himself, but not like, I don't know, describe it like in a selfish way. It's just like, hey, I'm a better person now. I want to make up for the stuff that I did.
Wanted to do
I'm
the
sorry.
right thing.
Yeah, he wanted to do the right thing. He wanted to change things, but it didn't like, oh, you need to forgive me. It was just like, hey, I'm sorry. I'm here to help now. You know, the past is past. Whatever. Really good story. You know, I really enjoy Sabi stories like that. I feel like anime brings out the best in those stories. Like, I couldn't watch a movie like that unless it was like a really good, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's weird. Like, if that was turned into a movie, I'd be like, I don't like this.
Yeah, or I guess the way we would portray it, or like the movie people, the Hollywood would do it.
Yeah,
I feel like they would mess it up. But yeah, it is super good. But Sabi love stories, you should check out My Love Story 2, or it's actually My Love Story.
Is it similar to that, or?
No. It's
Sabi?
No, it's not Sabi.
No, what were you saying?
This one is about a guy. He's a bigger guy, like a super strong, big athlete, and basically he saves this student. I think she goes to another school, from being assaulted, and like, I don't know. It's really funny. It's really good because this guy he's super clueless. Like, he's never fallen in love. He doesn't like girls, or not like we would, but like, he's like focused on school. He's focused on all this other stuff. So he's completely clueless to that. Like, this girl likes him, and one of his friends is like, hey, this girl like kind of has feelings for you, and like he tries like matchmaking him and all this stuff, and this guy, like, he's so dense at stuff, like he doesn't get stuff because he's just like, that's not on his mind. He's super honest and all this stuff, and like kind of blunt and straightforward, so he's not reading the context. But it's really funny the way they play it out, because he's this super huge guy, and then like she's a normal like high school or whatever, but like he's so big, and it's like, you know, then it's like he's like a big friendly giant type of thing. But yeah, so it's funny. There's a lot of funny stuff in there.
That sounds really cute. Is it cute?
Yeah, it's dope. I like that one. But yeah, no, it's weird because, like I said, I would never watch like romantic movies that are made, but I've seen a lot of animes that I really like. And I think it's because they can do stuff like make them the chibi characters where they're all small and cute at certain points, and it like emphasizes the feeling that they're trying to portray. Like, oh, you know what, she's all cute and ditzy at this point. It's hard to do that in a movie.
Yeah, I mean,
like they have to over exaggerate it, like, oh, clumsiness, like they're just like, oh, books everywhere, and it's just like, look stupid.
It's just impossible. You can't do it.
It's
There's
not
just
the
things
same.
in animation that can be portrayed in real life.
Yeah. But
that's why every Disney cartoon will be superior to.
That's true.
I mean, it's not that they're bad, but like I don't know.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like you just can't top it. Like the emotion, the way the aesthetic is in animation. Can't.
I don't know. I feel like people sleep on anime. Just like, oh, that's for kids, and that's changing now with our generations.
Yeah.
But still, the older generations like, oh, I would never watch that.
Yeah.
But like I said, like the silent voice. Back to that one. That's a really good story.
I think anime is gonna come up like even bigger.
Oh,
in the future.
Now, yes. Yeah.
No, like in the future, like it's gonna be even like bigger. Like it's gonna start winning like awards and shit.
Oh, dude, I hope so. I hope so.
Cause I read, I don't know if it's true or not, but like the silent voice and I want to say, Boss Baby, came out in the same year. Like Boss Baby won like some, what's for it? Oscars. I think that one won over silent voice.
That's crazy.
Do you agree?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
I don't agree with that decision. Boss Baby, it was a good movie. It was a cute, funny movie. It was funny. It was really funny.
I'm not hating on it, but
if they were live adaptions,
yes,
a silent voice would have destroyed Boss Baby. Boss Baby would have been like, one of the funny like Adam Sandler type movies, and this other one, the silent voice would have been like all the Academy Award winners and like all in a single, the best director.
That's
and best
the anime of the Lord of the Rings. No, the Lord of the Rings of anime? Is that it?
Maybe, but it's like, man, it was a really, like, I've recommended it to my mom. I don't know if she's seen it. But
does your mom watch?
No.
No, she doesn't?
No. Like,
because she's like from that generation.
Yeah, she's older, so it's like, what are you watching, Pikachu? I'm like, clearly, I know you know who Pikachu is, and I know you know that's clearly not Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like,
you think it's the subtitles? That people don't... That
it could be. It could be. Like the Parasite?
The movie or the anime?
The movie.
What about it?
You told me to watch it, right?
Yeah.
No? I still haven't seen it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I need to see it. I'll probably see it. I don't know. I don't have much time. I'll watch it tomorrow. I will make it a point to watch it tomorrow. But I like a lot of those movies. Like Train. Well, no. I like.
Do you know what it's about? Like,
kind of. It's basically this family lives with another family in the, like, serving them, I guess, right? They kind of like, work for them.
Like twists come up now and then. Like not twists, but like, things that they don't show in the trailer. But it's good. What were we saying?
I don't like American-made movies unless they're action movies.
That's what we're best at.
Yeah. Drama.
Nah.
I like Korean dramas. I like.
The Farewell.
I don't like the fantasy stuff most of the time of like Japan or China, their movies. But I like a lot of their dramas. I think their dramas are amazing. To me, I don't know, their actors portray so much more emotion, and it's like, it seems so much more real. There are very few American dramas that I can say that I've seen that, like, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Most of the other, literally most other countries that make movies, I like movies, what's it called? What's that one? I've seen French movies.
Really?
A lot of French movies. So I don't know. Netflix does that thing where you watch one movie and then like, oh, you saw that one movie, and there's like all the recommendations, and actually been pretty good. You know, I've seen a few of them. Like, oh, this looks dope, and then I don't even know that it's a French movie until it starts playing, and like, oh, it's dubbed.
Yeah.
Or not dubbed, you know, subtitles.
Give it a chance though.
And because that's how I watch anime. Like, I never watch the dubbed anime. I prefer
it's weird.
the subtitles, because I think the voice actors just have so much more emotion, so much more range.
Yeah.
And I like to hear that. Even though I have to read it, I'm fine with it, because it makes the experience so much better.
Yeah. Also, like, when you're reading it, you have to keep your eyes on the screen, as opposed to like you're just trying to listen. Like, you're almost like you have your mind somewhere.
You don't pay attention.
Yeah. So
people are on their phones.
Yeah, it kind of forces you to pay attention.
Yeah. No. I don't think I've seen any American dubbed ones, or not even American dubbed, just English dubbed, that I liked. It's just, oh, dude, especially when they're like screaming or yelling or powering up. It's like, you know, especially the Japanese, like, oh, like so intense. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. And then America's like, please stop. That's what that means, right? Please stop.
Yeah, stop, please.
Stop, please. And then it's like, it's so different. That's from a hentai, right? I don't know where that sounds from.
It's from Erotic Tentacle Stories, episode 3, season 2. Okay.
What's the minute in sound?
152.
Okay.
0.05.
Okay. 0.05.
No, it's I don't know. I think it's an actual anime.
Like, it could be. There's a lot of really funny, like ecchi ones. Ecchi is basically where it's like kind of like sexualized ish. Not like, you know, they're having
all of anime. All of anime.
No. It's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Like,
a lot of them are that, like, you know, oh, haha, funny. Oops, I ended up grabbing the boob. Yes. It's like that. That's in a lot of them.
It's so weird. I don't like that. Sometimes it's funny, but like most times it's like awkward. I don't know.
I actually just saw one today on that. So the same story. This guy like transmigrated to a different world. Yeah. And he's looking at his stats, and he's like adjusting his stats, and then like it like. So you're like focused on the stats, but you know somebody's there, and then like it slowly focuses on the person, and then the whole time he's like touching it. Like, they're like, "Master, what are you doing?" Because he saved like a bunch of girls. It's a harem one, kind of. He's like, "Huh? What?" And like, "You can't be doing that, Master." Like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry." Like, I was like, it was funny the way they set it up. That one was funny. But yeah, no. So anime titties.
Yeah, they're great.
Who put that? What? Who said that? I don't know.
Yeah, I like the anime culture coming up. Like, you know what I like that people find cringe? I like when people get like their Toyotas and their Hondas and just like cover them in like anime stickers. I don't know why.
I would never do that.
No, yes,
myself.
Yes.
But I the same. I was like, that's cool. That's dope.
I respect the shit out of that.
I don't know. I guess because I don't have money and my car's real shitty.
I don't like anime that much. That's why I feel like if I did do that, I'd be fake. You get that? Like, you know, I don't want to like try to be an imposter.
I do like it enough to do that. But
I'll buy the stickers for you. I'm serious.
I'm a delivery driver for a living.
I didn't think about that.
Really going anywhere in that would be hilarious to me. Like, oh yeah, it's like, but it's like, oh, and then, dude, I would totally be blasting like the Magical Girl music intros. I don't know any of the bands names.
Just cancel the order.
You know that stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so I think it's from School Live or something like that. I don't know if you've heard it. But there's this character, Nico-chan, or that's what they call her. She goes, Nico.
Yes. Okay, I know.
I would get out, deliver the food. They're all freaked out with the cat girl. Here's Nico. That would be funny.
you either get a shit ton of tips or no tips.
Probably no tips where I deliver.
Negative tips.
Negative tips. I'd get
the customer's gonna call the Uber favor, be like, I deserve compensation for what you put me through.
Dude. Speaking of that,
say it, expose them.
Expose them. All right, so my job pissed me off.
Why?
So when the whole pandemic thing happened, they started hiring a lot of people because obviously there's more work, more delivery services needed. And I work with Favor. I no longer care to hide that. Before I was, I don't want them looking. I don't care anymore. So their big client is HEB. Well, not even their client. HEB owns Favor now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wait, no. I heard
so they were working together, and then HEB ended up buying Favor. So, oh shit, I work for HEB. Can't say shit. But anyways, when they started hiring a bunch of people, having more deliveries to do, our customer support, or not our customer, I guess the runner support. So our support became really shitty. Like, it was really hard to get a hold of somebody. They used to have like, hey, call this number if you need to talk to somebody to help you out with a live favor or whatever. Ended up getting rid of that to where you text them. All right, if you need help with live thing, text them. All right, fine, whatever. And then now it got to the point to where the text number is still there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you click on live support, it's like, okay, do any of these options, like click on these options and then see where, all right, cool. Does this help? Does this help you? No. All right. Well, how about, does this help you? No. Oh, does this? Like, no, I need a fucking, like, give me the, and then like, all right, cool. None of that helped. Here's the number. Text it. Yeah. Not even call, text. Like, just give me the text from the beginning. Weird. So this is what happened. Whoever loaded my trunk, or whoever got the groceries to be loaded in my trunk, I don't know if it's the same person. There was a jar of spaghetti sauce that was completely open.
Oh no!
It opened in my trunk. I was pissed off because I didn't. Where it's the curbside thing, we don't interact with them. Like, we roll down the window on the other side of the car. Hey, where do you want the groceries? Put it in the trunk. Cool. Pop it. They fill up so you're not part of that process until you get to the customer's house and you're delivering everything, taking it out. Anyways, this thing opened in my car. Wasn't broken. That's the key. It was not broken. It opened and got everywhere in my car.
How does that happen?
In all of it, yeah. So it's like somebody didn't check their shit. You know, this was a completely open product. Like, dude, a spaghetti jar is kind of hard to open.
You need some man strength to open it.
You need to put some fucking strength into it to open if it's closed properly. So it wasn't broken. I scraped up the spaghetti sauce. They was spilling out of the bag. I just kind of like put it back in the bag, just threw the lid in there. Like, I'm done for the day. I was pissed.
I would be too.
So then I had to go through all of that process to text them, hey, this is what happened. I literally have the text on my iPad. I deleted it from my phone because I was mad I didn't want to do it. But I'm glad I saved, I have backup on my iPad, so it's here. And I told them, hey, I just delivered these groceries. Somebody left the jar of spaghetti completely open, spilled all over my trunk, and it got on the groceries too. I'm not going to deal with this. I'm done for the day. I just want to let you know, if something happens, this is what happened. And I emphasize again, the jar is not broken because we have a policy about delivering broken items.
Yeah.
Jar is not broken. It is simply open. I physically touched it with my hands because I was scraping everything trying to get it back in. It's not broken. Cool.
What was the response? If there was.
So this was on Thursday. I got an email Sunday afternoon. It's like, oh, thank you, Javier, for running all this stuff. Just want to let you know, you're gonna be investigated because this happened. This goes against our runner policy guidelines, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And they said, the customer received broken glass, and it was broken, and their keywords broken. And then it continues on into, if you need to reply, feel free to reply.
What did you say?
Let me pull up my email. Let's pull up the email. I was pissed and I felt bad. I didn't snap at my mom.
Wait, what? Why were you getting mad at your mom?
No, I wasn't. No. So this is what happened. We're on our way to our grandma's.
Okay.
And I'm reading this like as I'm getting, because we went in her truck. I get in the truck and I'm reading like, what the like I'm pissed. And my grandma just lives down the street. Mm-hmm. So I start replying, and we get to my grandma's and my mom's like, hey, lock the door on your side. And I was like, okay. I get out and I'm still replying, and I take like 5 steps and I forgot to lock the door. So I literally turned around. She's like, oh, you didn't hear me the first time? She didn't say it like that, but yeah. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was preoccupied. And to me, I felt like I snapped at her. I didn't, I don't want to talk to my mom like that.
Yeah, of course not.
But like, I was just upset at freaking, the email I received. And cause that's not how I talk to my mom. And I try to be very respectful. I joke around with her a lot.
I scare the shit out of her.
I scare the shit out of her. But that, I love my mama. Helped me out with a lot of stuff. No, I got it right here.
Oh, what was your response?
All right, so I reported this on the day of the incident. The glass was not broken. It was open spaghetti sauce that the employees from H-E-B failed to check. It was not broken, but open. My trunk was filled with sauce as well. If I'm going to be held accountable for someone else's mistake in putting open items within my vehicle that spilled all over inside my trunk, who will reimburse me for paying $60 to get my trunk detailed? No response yet.
Wow.
I was pissed.
I would be too. Wait, so they said broken glass.
Broken glass.
How did they come up with that?
That's either what the customer told them or reported to them.
So they probably just like made a mistake.
I was reported. The customer reported me, obviously, like, hey, I'm getting shit. So it's either, I don't know. Maybe the customer took pictures or not. I did not take pictures. So
do you have a contact with them? Like, do you get out your car? No,
don't. After we're done delivering the groceries, you knock or click on. So basically, just park in front of their house, put the groceries in front of their door, or whatever their instructions say. Sometimes like, hey, in front of the garage or whatever, blah blah blah. Then you knock or ring the doorbell. You're gone. That's what you're supposed to do. That's our contactless delivery. So if the customer did say that, hey, there's broken glass, they're lying.
Yeah.
If they took a picture with broken glass, they broke that glass, then took that picture, still lying. I don't know what they reported. However, I just know the email that I got says there was broken glass. And then I could, I guess, lose my job with them. I don't know how that works. They didn't tell me that I can't go out and work right now.
You're just being investigated.
I'm just being investigated.
Glassgate.
Glass, yeah. I guess. Yeah, so like, that pissed me off. That really did. Yeah, so.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Thank you.
As a HEB part owner.
Nobody told me sorry.
I will reach the higher ups.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. When can I get notified about that? Can I get confirmation?
Yes.
Can you sign this paper with your cheeks right now, like your print?
With my cheeks?
Yeah, your signature. Isn't that how people sign? With a signature? Like, doesn't everybody have like a unique?
No, we changed it.
No,
that's unsanitary. We had to change it.
What is it now?
I can't tell you.
Sir, how do I get confirmation? I don't know. But yeah, no, that situation just made me mad. And then
I'd be upset too.
The fact that I told them what happened, it's like, hey, I'm letting you know just in case this is what happened. And that's not brought up in the email.
So they just ignored you pretty much.
Pretty much. That's how I feel. Like, bro, you make it impossible for me to get in contact with you when I need help to figure out what to do. Yeah. And then their response was like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. thank you for letting us know if something does come up. We know. It's like, did that person even write notes or anything? Is there an account for this or whatever?
Yeah, nice.
Is the only proof that I have on my iPad that I sent the message and received the message back? It's like, I don't know. Like, don't come at me like that when you make it impossible for me to get help from you. Like,
so you gotta go through that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm heated.
It's okay.
I don't even know how I got onto that. What were we talking about?
Remember?
Oh, delivery driver, anime car. That's right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna put anime
Really?
all over my car.
I will buy you the stickers. My choice.
As long as I don't get pulled over for it, it's fine. Yeah. So.
All right, I guess I'll start doing it.
Is it like Dragon Ball Z / Sailor Moon costumes? It's like Goku in the little magical schoolgirl dress. I've actually seen that. So,
really?
Yeah, and I know it exists.
I'm sorry you got to see that.
Thank you.
But what's our time at? Are we close to wrapping this up or not?
Oh, I don't know. It's up to you. But we are at an hour and 10 minutes. I may trim like a little bit.
Yeah, so we got what, maybe 20 minutes worth of?
No, this was a great one. This whole thing is going up.
Is it?
Yes.
Wait, you said you're gonna trim some?
Maybe like the first minute or two.
The part where you said those racial slurs.
Yeah, just that part. No, like because I started recording and then.
Oh yeah, okay.
Until our introduction.
Yeah, I forgot.
It was like 2 minutes. This may even stay on. I don't know. Or maybe just cut it and then...
or, I don't know, just drop it. Leave, like, a fan vote on your YouTube. Say, like, hey, do you want to leave this cut or not? And, like, if they don't, just re-upload it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But is that it? Is that what we have for today?
No, we keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make it through this. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being our greatest fans. You made this possible. I wanted to work and buy all the stuff to do this, so it was just for you. So yeah, just wanna. Hey! Is that you? I think that was this bottle of Jack Daniels.
Settle down, Jack.
Wow, settle down, dude. That's so. Hey! Dang.
Got some perverts in the audience.
Some perverts, dude.
I don't know what to say.